Hello, I hope this video finds you well. This is night 15 of my nightly ritual of recording a Codingbat solution every night that schools are closed. So whether you're a student of mine or out there just learning to code, please pass along any questions or comments. Unfortunately, there wasn't an accompanying Java version of the Python we did in warmup 2 tonight, so I'm going to come back and do warmup 1 backAround. Given a string, take the last char and return a new string with the last char added at the front and back. So cat yields t, cat, t. The original string will be length 1 and 1. This is always really important to take note of, is when they give you some sort of guidance around the length of the parameter. So if we look at the examples, cat, notice we have a t at the front and a t at the end. Hello, we have the o, hello, o, and a has an a. So there's really just a few steps on this. Step 1 is we have to get the last character. Step 2 is we have to add the last character to the front and back of str. And then step 3 is we have to return the result. If I could spell, return the result. Okay. And spell. Now I'm going to do this using, I'll do this two ways, just to see how it's like. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make an int called len, and I'm going to take the length of str. And the reason I'm going to do this is because, remember, given a string, if I have the string cat has a length of 3 and index 0, 1, 2. So the last letter is always located at the index length minus 1. And so what I have to do is, if I'm going to pull it as a char, I'm going to say char c equals str.charat, and I'm going to take the length minus 1. And this is the big idea in this problem. Do we understand that the last character is always located at the length minus 1? And now I'm going to take str and say str is equal to c plus str plus c, semicolon, and then I just return str. And I hit go, and away I go. Now you might notice that I've actually stored this as a character. Just for the sake of understanding, I could have equally done this as a string and use substring. So if I say str.substring, I can say len minus 1. And I can use this version of substring because the way substring actually works is it's an overloaded method, meaning there's two versions. And if I just pass it a single parameter, it will take all of the letters from that index to the end of the string. And since this is the last index, it gets that single letter. And so I can say whoop, S and S, and notice that it worked. Now, it's always fun to try and do these in one line, though this is a classic case that it would not be very nice and readable if you did, but nonetheless we'll do that. So let's comment all that out. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the full string construction using a simple return statement. So I'm going to return, and we'll get the first character, or the last character. So I'm going to say, now let's do char at str.length minus 1 plus str.char at str.length minus 1. And I hit go, and there it is. So I hope this video helped. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Have a great day.